Hey everyone, I just thought I'd do a little video of me updating everyone on the tiny home situation. So I'm doing a little video now of me just in my bed with my comfy cozy blanket. Okay, so as I said from my intro video, I am getting a tiny home, and I was gonna put it in like one of our paddocks, have like a little fenced off area where I could, have some gardens, be more self-sufficient, get some goats, much to my dad's dismay. Um, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about the process. So I've always known that I wanted to have a tiny home, as we are a family of 6 in a small home. So yes, I always knew that I wanted one to have my own space and to just have it like on the property, because rent and like the house situation is just insane at the moment. So yes, so my process was a jumbled mess. I have jumped from heaps of different ideas. So I've got I've got ideas written down here. So I jumped from getting like a full like tiny home that already has everything in it, everything. But that is very, very expensive, very much out of our budget, very. And then I went to wanting one like a tiny home with just electrical and hot water, but that's still pretty expensive. And then I jumped all the way down and I wanted to get some shipping containers, because there's some places around that will have like way too many shipping containers and they'll sell them for pretty cheap. And I was going to convert them from scratch. And then I jumped to starting from the ground up. So I was thinking of getting some wooden pallets and making it like that. But then, insulation will cost a lot. And then I went to getting like a rundown bus or caravan to convert it into a home. And then we jumped to getting like a basic structure of a tiny home with doors and windows. So I think it was like 9 meters by 3, maybe. So we were super, super close to getting one of these, which would have been absolutely incredible, because I do know that I want to make it my own, to like do stuff up. But then we had a bit of a situation with our house where we might have to move soon due to no fault of ours. But now after all that, I'm like, I'm just gonna get a bus and I'm gonna do it up, because then if I want to travel in the future, then that'll be a lot easier because I can move my whole home with me. So yes, I do definitely want to make it my own, and I want it to be off grid. I want to be fully just sustainable within my house, not to really need to connect to anything, which will make it cheaper for us as well. So yes, we have found a bus which we might be checking out next week. It's around $5,000 and it still runs really well, which is a bonus because I don't really want to put in heaps of money into the electrical, like into the motor. I want to just get started with gutting it and building. So yes, we are doing it on a budget. My mom and dad are paying for it and I'm going to slowly pay them off. Just because at the moment, like, I have my business, but I don't really have like steady income because of my health. So yes, so I know some things that I definitely want. So I definitely want a bathtub. I know that sounds strange in a bus, but with my health, it like really helps me having a bathtub. It's a lot easier for me. I definitely want lots of storage. Because I want to do like I want to be self-sustainable. So having like my own jars of good stuff. I want a full-sized fridge because I see lots of bus conversions where they only have a tiny fridge, and yes, it's only me, but once again, I want to be more self-sustainable. So I'll have like meat in the freezer, I'll have canned goods, um, sourdough, stuff like that. So I want a full-sized fridge with like a freezer on the top. And I definitely want a composting toilet. So once again, so then I'm off grid, and solar for the same reason. So yes, that's kind of my plan. I haven't really drawn up exactly what I want, but I've been looking on Facebook and I see some like walkthroughs and I have an idea in my head. And I don't have much what do you call it, experience with this sort of stuff. Like I know some things. My dad's really handy. He's like good with plumbing and like with making stuff. He's a mechanic. He's a man of many trades. So I'll have him and I'll have my youngest brother. He's super keen to help, and same with my sister. So I will have help, which will be good. And I've actually got, so I found on, I think it was Marketplace, a person in our town was selling a full kitchen, like cabinet, sink, everything for like $100. So I texted her and asked if I could have it. And I said that I'd pick it up and I'll pay for it, and she just said that I could have it for free. So I have a free full kitchen down in the shed, which is fabulous. It's a great start. And I also see some people selling like single solar panels for like pretty cheap for like a solar panel. So I'll probably slowly get them as well. So yes, I'm slowly starting to get some things. I've already got a glory box from when I started when I was like 13 maybe. So I've got a lot of like supplies and stuff, which is great. And as everybody knows, I'm slowly starting to go like natural. So what was the last thing I got? Oh, the shampoo, conditioner, and the body wash. I've got like a Mugu deodorant, which is all natural. Next, I'm going to get natural like toothpaste. So like the powder, the toothbrushes, like tongue scraper, and like a natural tallow moisturizer. And yes, I will slowly be making this stuff myself, but to begin with, it's easier to buy it and to kind of feel for what I want and to look at the ingredients and kind of make it myself. So yes, I'm going to be doing that, and I'll keep everybody posted. I'll let you guys know what happened. I'll let you guys know what happens next week and whether I will take that bus, and I will video everything really, and all of me being like more self-sustainable and stuff. We are planning to be getting some more seeds soon and to be gardening, and I'll probably do some like grocery hauls of the foods that we are eating. So we're slowly going more whole foods and like healing our guts, because we are a family of lots of autoimmune diseases. So yes, so that's kind of the update on that. I will probably do an update on my health. I'm not sure when. My voice is starting to get very hoarse from talking. So yes, that's the update on my tiny home. And I'll let you guys know what happens next week and where I'm going from there. So yes, have a good day.